Yo, what's going on, people? We're back for more MyTeam action, finally. And I know it's been a while. I don't know what it is. I just been in kind of a funk, maybe, where I just really haven't been playing many games. Like, I'll turn my Xbox on every now and then, but I really don't play anything. Like, I don't really play NCAA a whole lot anymore. But I'll go ahead and get this dunk on real quick. Haven't played 2K in a while. I really haven't. And thinking maybe I'll start getting back into it pretty soon. I just, when you play nothing but sports games for a while, I mean, sometimes you just need a break, and I just needed a break from these two games. Been playing them pretty heavy the last few months, and, just wanted to take a break, play something else. Like, I started playing, played Call of Duty for the first time in a long time the other day. Actually had fun playing that. I mean, I don't really mind playing Call of Duty. I know some people can't stand it, but I'm one of those, I don't play the game enough to get sick of it. So it doesn't really hurt me all that much. And I've always been one of those, I don't play a game till I get bored of it. So like, it's hard for me to get bored of a game because I don't play it enough to get bored of it. You know what I mean? Like, I've taken breaks from this game before, and I come back and I can still actually sit down and play this game and enjoy myself because I don't play it that much. Like, I'll play like 1 or 2 games at a time, come back 2 days later and play another game, play another 2 games, another day after that or something. And I can actually sit down and play this game because I don't kill myself trying to play some 2K, and it doesn't frustrate me. A lot of the BS doesn't really get to me, doesn't really annoy me. Like, I'm just kind of like that in general, where stuff really don't kind of get to me and bother me. But especially with video games, I'll never get frustrated or annoyed by a video game because that's just not who I am. I'm not like that. But I'll get back on my 2K groove. I'm gonna get back on my YouTube groove pretty soon. I have a lot of Road to Glory stuff. Like, I haven't really been posting that. I was really hype about that when it came out. I'm usually done with my Road to Glory by now, but I really just haven't been playing it. Haven't been playing the game. I have a lot of Road to Glory videos that I'm gonna start posting. Like, my channel's gonna be real NCAA heavy for the next few days. I might even post a video up today, actually. So, I don't know. Stay tuned for that, I guess, if I do post it. But I'm pretty much just going to be focusing on NCAA for the next few days. Maybe for the next week, and then I'll kind of switch back over to 2K, start playing some more MyTeam, get some of those videos out, and things like that. And I guess as long as we're on the subject of 2K, man, why don't we talk about some of the announcements that dropped? I hadn't posted a video since the whole block dunk thing came out, I don't think. I'm not sure. But I'll go ahead and take this through with John Stark's Cash Money. You already know how it is. And crew mode is back. I love crew mode, man. I played crew mode real hard on 2K11. Absolutely loved the mode, man. It was definitely the reason I played 2K11 so much. And honestly, I feel like if they took it out of the game for the last 2 years because they wanted to try to fix it, make it better, try to remove some of the BS that you run into, like, with all the hacked mod players and stuff like that, I can understand it. It makes sense to me if that was the reason they took it out. But if they just putting it back in and making it worse than the mode they had 2 years ago, I really don't see the point. So I'm really hoping that this mode is a lot better. But assuming, excuse me real quick, is that Larry Bird disguise on Mr. Howard. Nuts on forehead. Excuse me, sir. But if they just took it out the game to make it worse, then I really hope I'm not disappointed when the game comes out, because I am looking forward to playing crew again. Trying to going out there playing, having some fun. And another thing, this whole block dunk thing that everybody's so excited about. In my opinion, I really don't. I can't understand why people are so happy that you can block dunks. Like, it's been in the game. It was even in the game last year in 2K12. I mean, it's like, you know, when they put the trailer out. I haven't seen the trailer for the whole block dunk thing. I haven't gone and watched any of them because I really don't care to see it until like I actually get my hands on the game. A trailer doesn't do anything for me because a trailer is always going to make something look good. Because I mean, when you think back, the 2K12 trailer made 2K12 look amazing, and we all know what kind of train wreck that game was. That game was a piece of garbage. So I don't trust trailers. Never trust the trailer, man. Wait till you get your hands on the game, try it out for yourself, see what it's like. That's why I really haven't watched any trailers or anything on Madden either, because you know, I feel like I'm a better judge for the game than people that I see. Like, I can judge the game for how I see it, if I enjoy the game, then you know I'll know that when I play it. I don't need to see other people playing it or talking about it for me to know if I'm going to enjoy the game or not. I'll just wait till I get it myself and test it out for myself, especially if I know I'm going to get the game anyway. But I don't know, man. Like, if the whole block dunk thing is, if it's the way that I'm thinking it's going to be, I'm really not too hyped about it. Because one thing about 2K12, while the game was garbage, I think they did have some steps in the right direction. Like they added a whole lot of things to offense to make the offense flow a little bit smoother. You know, the different animations to make it look a little bit better, which is cool. But one thing they didn't do was they didn't really add a whole lot of animations on defense to help counter a lot of the stuff that they added to the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened right there. Like the basketball just hit like an invisible wall or something. And I guess this is one of the ways they're trying to make up for it. But I mean, like I said before, this never should have been taken out of the game. You'll probably notice, like if you play the computer a lot, you'll see when you play against the computer, you go to the rim for a dunk or something, the computer will jump. They won't run towards you. They'll run like at an angle toward the basket or something. And they'll always swipe at the ball, and more often than not, their hand will go straight through the basketball. Like, you can tell that, you know, like if they were able to block dunks, you would get a lot more shots swatted than there are now. So to me, that means that block dunks were supposed to be in the game. So I'm not really sure why they took it out of the game or if they changed anything. But I know one thing that I do kind of hope that they change is some of those animations that you get on offense, like whether it be a dunk or a layup. The spin dunks and spin layups are definitely a really big example of this, where you'll get animations that'll just kind of drag you to the rim, and sometimes the animations really don't care if there's a defender in your way or not. Like, where you'll just kind of walk right through them, you'll just kind of run over them, and it's like bowling out there. Like, you know, everybody's just falling down. And this is like the game's kind of saying, like, you know, you being on that spot on the floor doesn't mean anything. Like, the game doesn't care that you're there trying to play defense. Doesn't care that you're in the way. This person is in an animation that's taking them to the rim, and that's just the way it's going to be. And maybe the block dunks, maybe they put a whole new set of animations in the game to help balance the game out a little bit. Because I definitely, like, the offensive signature skills are a big part of that, and the balance has definitely shifted. Like, offense should have the advantage, but its advantage is like ridiculous, man. Offensive signature skills heavily outweigh defensive signature skills, and I don't know if they're taking them out the game or not. I'm not really sure. I don't read up on the game a whole lot. But, you know, I don't know if they need to take them out or just, I think they should definitely rebalance them. But we'll see what happens. So, game came to an end. Come away with a win. This dude's team was definitely a little bit different than the teams that I usually run into with LeBron and Durant and Melo. So definitely his team gets the state seal of approval. My boy Bird and Mr. Wilkins came in, showed out. Definitely a good look. And I went to the game stats after the game, and I honestly couldn't see much difference in our total stats other than that I outscored him in the fourth quarter.